Revolutionize your financial future. Experience the transformative power of revocable and irrevocable trusts. Hello, Luxo lovers! Are you prepared for the unexpected? Imagine a scenario where your assets need protection but circumstances change. What if you could adapt your trust to align with evolving needs? Revocable and irrevocable trusts offer distinct advantages for different situations. Picture this. You inherit a valuable estate but worry about potential creditor claims. Would an irrevocable trust be the shield you need? Now, consider a world where you can modify your trust as life unfolds, accommodating new beneficiaries or adjusting provisions. How would a revocable trust empower you in such a dynamic environment? These are just glimpses into the intricate web of possibilities that revocable and irrevocable trusts offer, providing peace of mind and strategic flexibility in the ever-changing landscape of personal finance. If you crave clarity on the contrasting realms of revocable and irrevocable trusts, look no further. Expand your knowledge, broaden your financial horizons, and unlock the keys to a secure future. Don't miss out on this essential resource. Hey there, Luxo lovers! First things first, we want to give you a big shout out for choosing to join us today. We seriously can't thank you enough for your incredible support. Now, here's the deal. If you enjoy what you're about to see, and trust us, you will, we'd be over the moon if you could show some love by smashing that like button, dropping a comment, sharing the video with your pals, and of course, subscribing to our channel for a steady stream of awesomeness. At Luxo-Life, our mission is all about bringing you valuable content that'll level up your life in ways you never imagined. So, get comfy, fasten your seatbelt, and prepare to embark on a mind-blowing journey through the extravagant world of the elite. We're thrilled to have you here, so let's jump right in and uncover those juicy secrets that await us. Ready? Let's do this! Let's start with you imagining this. You've worked hard to build your wealth, but now you're faced with a critical question. How do you ensure its secure passage to your loved ones? That's where a financial trust comes into play. It's like having a trusted ally who will safeguard your assets and ensure they reach the right hands at the right time. This fiduciary arrangement empowers a designated third party known as the trustee to hold your assets on behalf of those you care about, the beneficiaries. The beauty of trusts lies in their flexibility. You have the power to tailor them to your specific desires, precisely outlining when and how your assets will be distributed. It's the ultimate peace of mind, knowing that your hard-earned legacy will be handled with care and precision. So, whether you're planning for the future or seeking a rock-solid foundation for your family's financial well-being, a financial trust is the key to unlocking a world of possibilities. Now, let's dive into the intriguing world of revocable and irrevocable trusts. Brace yourself, because this question is both simple and complex at the same time. So here's the scoop. A revocable trust, as the name suggests, gives you the power to make changes. It's like having a trust that's flexible and adjustable according to your needs. You can amend it, tweak it, and even revoke it if you wish. It's all about having that freedom to modify things as life unfolds. On the flip side, an irrevocable trust is a different story. Once it's set in motion, it's like a locked vault, unchangeable and unrevocable. Now here's where it gets a tad tricky. Some irrevocable trusts have certain aspects that can be altered by the ones who established them, while other components remain untouchable. But hey, that's a whole other level of complexity we won't delve into right now. In a nutshell, the general rule of thumb is this: revocable trusts are changeable, while irrevocable trusts are not. Let's move on to the question why someone would choose one type of trust over the other. It all boils down to the protections, flexibility, and powers that come with each trust. So, let's get practical and start with a revocable trust. The primary advantage of a revocable trust is its ability to avoid probate or the legal process of distributing assets after one's passing. By establishing a revocable living trust, individuals can sidestep the hassle of frozen assets and spare their surviving family members the need for costly lawyers and court procedures. When someone sets up a revocable trust, they retain full control and can do whatever they please with the trust assets during their lifetime. No restrictions are placed on them. However, upon their passing, one or more successor trustees, previously designated, gain immediate authority to sell or distribute the assets to the trust's beneficiaries, and executed smoothly, this arrangement can be a true blessing. Now, here's where the limitations of a revocable trust come into play. While it offers convenience and avoids probate, certain protections are not achieved. Let's consider a few examples. Some individuals aim to use a revocable trust to remove assets from their estate for the purpose of avoiding the 40% federal estate tax. However, since revocable trust assets remain under their control, they still count towards the estate for tax purposes. Similarly, if someone wishes to protect assets from potential nursing home expenses in the future, putting them in a revocable trust won't provide that specific protection. It's crucial to understand that assets in a revocable trust are still considered yours, and they don't offer the desired safeguards in these scenarios. Nonetheless, setting up and maintaining a revocable trust is relatively straightforward, and you maintain full ownership and control over your assets. For tax purposes, you have the freedom to make any changes you deem necessary. It's important to note that the primary benefit of a revocable trust lies in avoiding the court-supervised transfer process upon death, while certain other protections may not be fully realized. Let's now turn our attention to the intriguing area of irrevocable trusts. Brace yourself, because there are countless types of irrevocable trusts out there. Interestingly enough, many revocable trusts eventually transform into irrevocable trusts. Let's take a couple named Alex and Alexa as an example. They set up a revocable living trust, transferring their home, investments, and other assets into it. Unfortunately, when they both pass away, their trust automatically becomes irrevocable. Alex and Alexa wouldn't want anyone, including the trustee, to change the terms of their trust once they're no longer around. Suppose their trust designates their son Alexis as the trustee with the responsibility of dividing the assets equally among their 3 children, who are the principal beneficiaries. In this case, their trust becomes irrevocable upon their passing, ensuring that their wishes remain intact. Now let's explore why people choose to set up irrevocable trusts right from the start. Although there are several reasons, let's focus on a couple of key ones. First, some wealthy individuals opt for irrevocable trusts to remove assets from their estate and potentially avoid the 40% estate tax. While this used to be more prevalent in the past when the estate tax exemption was lower, currently standing at $11.4 million and double that for married couples, the need for such asset transfers has significantly diminished. The second reason for establishing an irrevocable trust is asset protection, especially in relation to potential long-term care expenses. Transferring assets directly into their children's names can lead to loss of control and adverse tax consequences. Instead, using specific types of irrevocable trusts that comply with the federal and state Medicaid rules becomes a viable option. Such trusts allow parents to technically remove assets from their name while still maintaining some degree of control. It's a strategic move that can help navigate the complexities of Medicaid eligibility and protect assets in case of future nursing home needs. Another noteworthy reason for irrevocable trusts is to provide for children with special needs. Assets can be placed into a special needs trust, which enables disabled children to continue receiving government benefits while having additional resources available to supplement their support. Lastly, let's touch on the aspect of asset protection or lawsuit protection. Some individuals worry about the possibility of losing their assets in a lawsuit. By placing assets into specific types of irrevocable trusts at the right time, individuals can gain a level of creditor protection. This means that if they are faced with a lawsuit, the assets held within these trusts may be shielded. So, whether it's for estate tax planning, long-term care considerations, providing for special needs dependents, or safeguarding assets from potential legal claims, irrevocable trusts offer a range of benefits. It's important to note that each situation is unique, and consulting with an experienced professional is crucial in determining the most appropriate trust structure for your specific needs. In essence, when you place assets in a revocable trust, you retain full control and flexibility. However, this means that the assets are still considered part of your estate for estate tax, income tax, lawsuits, and nursing home purposes. On the other hand, by establishing irrevocable trusts and imposing certain unchangeable restrictions, you may gain specific protections that could alleviate any concerns keeping you up at night. It's important to weigh the benefits and limitations of each type of trust based on your individual circumstances. Remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg in the vast revocable versus irrevocable trust discussion, but I hope it provides you with some valuable guidance. Thank you for joining us, Luxo lovers, as we dived into the intriguing world of revocable and irrevocable trusts. We hope this discussion has ignited your curiosity and provided valuable insights into estate planning. Your engagement and feedback are invaluable to us, so we would love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comment section below, and please remember to show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to our channel. Your presence in our community means everything, and we're excited to bring you more captivating content that expands your horizons. Stay tuned for our next adventure, where we delve into fascinating topics that shape the financial landscape. Together, let's keep growing and learning!